Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome to this video. So in this video, I will show you about the fuzzy logic controller for the DC motor system, the angular velocity or the angular speed here. And this is the Simulink MATLAB. So this simulation is in the Simulink MATLAB. This is the set point or the reference. So please make this simulation in your Simulink if you want to design the fuzzy logic controller for the DC motor system. And you can get this model from the reference or the paper in the journal or in the database from the report or another. And then this is the formula. The gain is used to convert the the radian per second to be in the RPM or radian per minute here. You can use this block or not. It is okay. And then this is the fuzzy logic controller. You can open the fuzzy using this command fuzzy here, and then you need to design your fuzzy logic controller here. So the fuzzy logic controller have two input. The first is the error here, and I'm sorry, the first is error. Okay, the first is error, and then the second is some error here. So you can add this integrator here to get the some error data. So and then you need to add this mux to make the two input in one input for the fuzzy logic controller. And then you need to add the gain before and after the fuzzy logic controller to scale the system. And then this is the scope. Okay, after you open the fuzzy block here, you need to make this membership function. The membership function, I use the three membership function here. The first is negative, the negative error. The value is minus 10 until the 0 here. Sorry, minus 12 and then minus 10 and 0 here for the negative value. And then this is the 0 value from the min 10, 0 until the 10. And then the positive value 0, 10, and 12 here. This is for the error, and the sum error is same with the error. So we need to make the membership function in the sum data. Okay, and then this is the input error and sum error, and then the output same with the error and sum error. We have the three membership function here: negative, 0, and then the positive value here. It is same. Okay, the type is string here. Just use the default value, and then after that we need to design. After we design the membership function for the input and the output, we need to design the rule, the fuzzy rule here. So after some trial and error, I get this rule for the fuzzy logic controller. Okay, if the input is negative negative for the error and some error, and then the output is negative, and then this is the first input, this is the second input value, and this is the output. So if the error negative and then some error negative, the output is negative, and then if the error is negative, sorry, zero, and then the sum error is zero, the rule is zero here. So you need to input this rule to the rule editor, the basic logic controller here. Okay, and then if the sum error is positive and the error is positive, the value is positive. So you need to make this all of the rule and then add in this rule in the what is it, in the here, what is it, the rule editor here. So choose negative and then negative, and from this Excel we need to add the output is the negative. So we need eight, I'm sorry, nine rule here for the fuzzy logic controller. Please add one by one until all of the rule is input in the rule editor. Okay, I think enough for this explanation. And then after your fuzzy logic controller design is finished, you need to export to workspace here and give some name here, something name, what is it that you like. Okay, and then in the workspace, there are the controller, fuzzy logic controller role here in the workspace in the variable kendali one here. Sorry, and then you need to add the fuzzy logic name here, and then okay, and we can play the simulation here. So this is the response. The what is the purple line is the set point, and then the what is it, the yellow line is the response. So the response is not not too good here, but it is reach the set point, the purple uh, purple line here. So we can increase this value to scale and to increase the control signal here, but still there are the response is still not good, uh, but it is okay for the simulation. And then you can design the fuzzy logic controller. So you can design the rule here. You can change the value here, the length value. I just make the same rule value here. Uh, so I want to change this value to be 15. Okay, and then we can close here, and we export again to the workspace with the sum error, the new sum error value. The error is -10 to until the 10, and then the sum error I change to be -15 to 15 here. Okay, we will see the simulation result here. I hope it can change the system response better. Okay, uh, so in this part it is not smooth. Perhaps we need to change in the error. Okay, I will come back. This length to be -10 to 10, and then the error from -15 to be 15 here. Okay, and then I close. And we need to export again, and then we can play in the simulation again. Okay, we can see in the system the what is it? So it is more better than before. So the what is it? The understood or something like that is missing here. We can eliminate it, and then I will make the error to be more bigger than before. Okay, and then we can export again to the workspace. So you can make the fuzzy logic controller some input. You can add two input, three input, or the five input here. Perhaps the first is the error, and the second is the integral error or some error, and the other is the derivative error. You can add three input for the fuzzy logic controller. It is okay. So we can use the two input and then three input for the fuzzy logic controller. So the advantage for the fuzzy logic controller is it can use for the nonlinear control, not only the linear, but it is also for the nonlinear controller. Okay, we need to export again with the sorry with this new design. So I increase the error to be 12. I'm sorry, 20. Export to workspace, and then we can simulate the simulation again. We can run the simulation again to see the response result. Okay, so okay, I think it is better than before. We can increase this value. Sorry, uh, perhaps we need to change. So this 12. We need to change this to be more bigger. Perhaps 50. We try 50 and then export to the workspace, and then it is okay. We play the simulation again. Okay, we can see in the result. Okay, the result is most faster than before. So if the constraint in the PID controller is trial and error, in fuzzy logic controller also the trial and error here. It is same, but the fuzzy logic controller difficulties is you need to design this rule before, and not all of the people is can design this rule. So I need a time to find this best rule here, and also a lot of trial and error. We need to see the error. Yeah, we need to plot the error to see the data, and then the sum error to see the data, and after we get some data we can design this rule. Okay, I think this is very good than before the result. uh, okay, you can make the simulation in your Simulink MATLAB. If you have any question, you can write in the comment. And I hope this simulation can useful for you to give the insight about the fuzzy logic controller design here. And then I'm sorry if I do a mistake in delivering this material in this video. Uh, Thank you for coming to this video. Akhirul kalam, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next video. Bye bye.